What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today I got a reaction to Fuel, their song Bittersweet versus The Living End, and their song Bloody Mary, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter and patron of the channel, David. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. We could not do it without the patrons. One-time reaction, one-time donation. Check out our Buy Me a Coffee page, also linked below. I say it all the time, David may have the most eclectic and wide-ranging music taste of any of the patrons. He's right up there. He's right up there. I mean, last month we did an instrumental battle from the 60s, the Shantays versus the Ventures. And now we got some Fuel in here. So David says, for April, when I'm filming this, April of 2026, I have a song battle between two of my favorite songs when I was a senior in high school, class of 99. I was class of 89. Both of these songs and albums were on my constant rotation as a senior. So let's jump in to the first track. You already see below, we got Fuel, Bittersweet from their Sunburn album in 1998. David said with Bittersweet, Fuel was one of the first non-oldies / classic rock bands that I ever listened to. So much so that if you look at my yearbook, there was a small survey at the back, and one of the questions was, what was your favorite album? And my answer was Sunburn. By the year 2000, I was drifting away from that sound, so much so that when the follow-up to Sunburn was released, I was massively disappointed with it, even though it was more commercially successful. By the year 2000, I was looking for more experimental music like Kid A from Radiohead, which I finally purchased in early 2001, and promptly left Fuel behind. This song was the second single. This was their debut album, peaked at 15 on the US Billboard Rock Mainstream chart, which is a fantastic chart, in 1998. In Australia, it went to 70 on their charts. The Fuel, I know, is that next album, a song called Hemorrhage, which is their biggest hit, and I had on repeat in the weight room when I was really moving that iron around on the old Discman that you put on a belt. Sure looked really cool back then, but hey, man, there was no AirPods or any such thing. All right, thanks again to David. I'll have the lyrics up as always. Let's check it out. Bittersweet Fuel. I always thought Brett Scallion's voice fit, this style of music. This is basically a post-grunge that was everywhere for like 5 years. So you hear it is definitely of a time and a place. But I enjoyed it because I lived through it, and lots of good memories jamming to this music while I was working out. So hadn't heard this song, enjoyed it, thought it was good. Now we're going to go to not only a song I've never heard of, but an artist I've never heard of. We got the Living End, Bloody Mary, from the Living End album in 1998. David said, with Bloody Mary, I was on my school newspaper, and one of the perks was we were given free CDs if we would write a review for it in a future edition of the paper. That's a pretty darn good perk back then, for sure. One of those albums was the Living End's self-titled debut. I was actually familiar with the band from alternative rock radio and their first single, Prisoner of Society. I remember the DJ describing them as an Australian Green Day. After giving the album a listen, I thought the album was pretty good, liking most of the tracks with one exception, being a pretty heavy lyrical song called, you guessed it, Bloody Mary. I disliked the song so much I would regularly skip it when I played the album. One day I went on a drive with my parents to San Francisco, where I live in California is a little over an hour. On this trip, I put the Living End into my Discman and just let the album play without skipping. For whatever reason, I finally heard Bloody Mary, and it became my favorite song on that album. It's a great story. That happens sometimes, right? You don't like a song initially. I always say that good songs, the more and more you listen to them, you're going to like them more. That's one of the difficulties sometimes when I do first-time reactions, but I've gotten pretty good at trying to pick out what's good and what is not. Okay, this song, the repeating guitar riff reminds me so much of something, but I cannot place it. And surely right when I'm done with this video, it's going to hit me. But man, it was just during the whole thing, I'm like, what is this? What does this sound like? But very well done, very diverse musically. That guitar riff was fantastic. But I thought all the instrumental runs were good. And it just had some sort of quality to it that I just can't quite pin down. So now I got to pick a winner. And sometimes that's easy and sometimes it's not. This is going to be one of those times it's not. I don't really have a strong feeling of a winner on either side of it. I really like both songs. But I guess I'll go with Bloody Mary by The Living End. We'll go with that one. So let me know what you guys think down below. What should have won? What else should I check out from The Living End in particular, since I never heard him? Thanks again to David for bringing this one. Not only for bringing it, but for sharing his history in it. It always lends more to the songs when someone shares why they brought them and just their memories with them. It always makes the songs come alive for me a little bit more. I appreciate David doing that. And until next time, guys, I will see you.